Hello and welcome back to RPZ, and today is going to be the start of my mostly blind Let's Play of Jak and Daxter. Those that wonder why I'm not specifying the precursor legacy, it's because I'm going to be going over the entire series. This includes Daxter for the PSP,
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find.
and Lost Frontier
Who
for
were the
all that it
precursors?
sucks.
Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? Jak, I think we're in trouble! Ow! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north, Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or 2 stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns. You can't
Well, that was
go back
great.
to the warp gate until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
So,
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest. These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell.
so to describe what I've seen of this game, it's actually much more than most of my mostly blind Let's Plays that I'm going to be doing. This is what I like to call my favorite game that I've never played.
This is a power cell. The most important
as,
precursor artifact you can find.
As
You need to collect
this
20 of
game,
these so I can power the heat shield for your
unlike most of my
8-lab zoomer.
other blind Let's Plays, I saw this game, like, back when it was new, when my cousin was playing it on her PS2. I did not have a PS2, nor do I,
Hey, you found one of my scouts.
but
I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
but I absolutely loved the game when I saw it.
Wow, that last
And,
scout had a power cell.
And I only just got the game on the
7 in each area.
the
You can find
PS4
even more
release.
power cells.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
So when it comes to Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy, or like I've seen a number of things from this game, but never played it in my life, and I really barely know the story. But when it comes to things such as controls, I am familiar with them because I've played Lost Frontier on my PSP a while ago.
While channeling Blue Eco through your body.
Although familiar is not the same as knowing, because
That's a Blue Eco
I-
vent. More
I'm really not
concentrated into
good.
floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of Blue Eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
But man, I love this game. I don't think there's anything that anyone can say that would make me not love this game.
Eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
I'm also going to attempt to 100% this game. Well, at least as much as I can.
You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even
So
higher.
I'll collect as many precursor orbs as I really can on a casual playthrough. But I'm probably not going to collect literally every single precursor orb. But I will do my absolute best to get every power cell before I'm done with this game.
Good training, boys.
Yep, Daxter
But
is a
that's
clumsy
nothing compared to the
doofus.
challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
You know, he says get out of here, but where exactly do they live? But man, the music is great. This music is absolutely incredible. Let's see, what can we do?
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Let's see, what do you have to
Don't tell me
say?
that you two have problems as well. First I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
How many precursor orbs do I have? 44. Don't mind whatever I just did. I am not good at menuing.
Well, hello Hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
So, what do precursor orbs do? Because power cells, they're very clear what they do. It's in the name. But what the heck does a precursor orb do?
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainframe. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut-flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
Man, everyone's giving away their power cells, the things that actually do stuff.
Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get them back into the corral?
Sure, but I'm gonna take your scout flag first. Let's see. Just go like, yeah, I eat a bit, and then... And, how do I get him in? Because, nothing does the world any more good than punching the crap out of things. Or I guess in this case, flinging Daxter around in 1,000 directions, because I refuse to believe that that's a kick. Let's see, you, sir. Wrong way.
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
Yeah, gotta bring in the crops. Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
That's never gonna get old. That's the wrong direction.
Yeah, bring in the crops.
Wow! Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
Ah, yes, my platforming skills are starting to show. Wondrous performance. For as much as I like these types of games, I'm not good at them. Except for like Sonic. I'm good at those games. But I should be good at this because, like, I mean, Jak is doing a spin dash.
This must be a precursor oracle like the sage always goes on about. I hope they weren't as ugly in person.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
That's a bit stingy on the price. I mean, the people in town, even the greedy old mayor, only wants 90.
Yeah, gotta bring in the crops from the jumper.
Alright, let's go to the beach. God, I suck. Does it tell you how much there is of each thing in each area? No? Okay. Yes. Almost got all the scout flies of the area.
Hey!
What do you want, sir?
Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. Oh, I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute. We are not going back to Misty Island! Are we?
I think we found a furry. And also, I think I'm a Daxter on this one. We're not going to Misty Island, at least not yet.
All right! You found all the scout flies in this area.
Lovely. Sorry about the odd cut. Strange editing occurred in the process of a control malfunction, but it was the end of the episode anyway, luckily for me. So until next time, ta-ta.